What's up guys, hope you're having a good day. Now if you watch my videos regularly, you'll know that I talk about live betting on the UFC a lot. It's my speciality, it's my bread and butter, and I'm very good at it. As you can see from our profitability chart here, we make a profit live betting the UFC almost every month. And one of my members actually went over our results and found that since 2021, we'd actually made a profit on 75% of UFC Fight Night cards. So big shout out to Dober. He's been a member of my live betting group for many years. 75% of UFC Fight Night cards. And this means that if you watch UFC events live every weekend, my live betting group's a great opportunity for you because you can enjoy watching the fights and making some money at the same time on the sport you enjoy, the sport you love. And I've been doing this a long time, as you can see from my profitability chart here. Results go back to 2016, which is when I created the website, but I've been live betting the UFC for even longer than that. I started 14 years ago when my son was born. But I talk about live betting on the UFC a lot, and I've never actually shown you guys what I do. So in this video, I'm going to be playing a recording for you of a bet we recently placed, as well as the Discord chat from my live betting group and the fight as it's taking place. So you can kind of see firsthand exactly what we do every single week on every single UFC card in my live betting group, so you can see if it's something you'd like to join. If you do want to join, all you need to do is go to my website, MMABettingTips.com. You'll find a link for that in the description below. Scroll down to where it says In-Play Membership, and from there you can find details of how to sign up. So watch the rest of this video. Apologies for the poor audio quality, but that's just kind of the sound quality in Discord. There's not a lot I can do about it. Leave your questions and comments below. If you'd like any more information, send me an email address below as well. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. So nice one guys, take care, and I'll see you all in a breakdown video very soon.
So just like the last fight, this matchup has got the potential to be super competitive. Both guys tough as nails, both are absolute dogs. Cardio isn't going to come into this one. Both these guys can fight at a high pace for 3 rounds, absolutely no problem. If the fight stays standing, then Kurt Holloway's got a huge advantage. He's going to light Austin Hubbard up on the feet, win pretty comfortably. On top of that, Holloway is tough as nails. He's got a great chin, and Hubbard doesn't really have any power in his hands, so it's not like he's going to be able to land anything on the feet that could hurt that could hurt Holloway. So Holloway, massive advantage when it comes to striking here, and if he can keep the fight standing, he's going to cruise to a win. Unfortunately, Holloway has one massive deal-breaking weakness in his overall skill set, similar to Gerald Meerschaert, in that his takedown defense is extremely bad. And Holloway's one of these frustrating guys that if you take him down, he spends far too long hunting for long shot submissions off his back rather than trying to work his way back up to his feet. Now, he does have a very active guard. He is very scrambly, but he still accepts being on the bottom way too much. And 9 times out of 10, we know being on the bottom is a losing position in MMA. Now, Hubbard's not the best offensive wrestler. Doesn't even, shoot that many takedowns, to be honest with you. And he doesn't have the best grappling control. But this is the biggest fight of his life, the Ultimate Fighter finale, and it would be very foolish to try and win a kickboxing match here tonight against Holloway because of how big Holloway's advantages on the feet are. So if Hubbard comes into this fight with a grappling heavy game plan, if Holloway doesn't show more urgency to get back up to his feet than he usually does, then, he could really struggle. So from a live betting point of view, what I'm looking at here is whether Holloway shows more urgency to work his way back up to his feet than usual. Because we know that Holloway for sure has the advantage when it comes to striking. So if we see Hubbard get a takedown, and instead of accepting being on the bottom, Holloway decides to quickly work his way back up to his feet, then I can start to become more interested in live betting on Holloway. It's going to be very dangerous to bet Holloway in this fight, while we know if Hubbard just starts to commit hard to that wrestling, he's probably going to be able to get Holloway down quite easily. So that's what we're looking at here. But both guys are absolutely tough as nails, and there you can see very early on the lack of takedown defense from Holloway. Not quite as bad as Meerschaert, but still pretty bad. And Holloway's going to be 37 years old soon, so probably not going to be improving anytime soon. But what we want to look at here is whether Holloway shows any more willingness to pop back up to his feet. And you can see the issue with Holloway here. You know, Hubbard is posturing up. There's loads of space in there for Holloway to start working back up to his feet. But instead, he just chooses to throw hammer fists off his back and attack off his back. Very frustrating. So what's really annoying is a lot of the fights have played out how we thought they would tonight, but we haven't been able to live bet any of them yet. Katona Gibson fight went very similar to how we said it would. So did the Meerschaert Petrosky fight. We just haven't really been able to find a spot to get our money into. Hopefully we'll get it on this one. So can't get too carried away with Holloway working his way back up to his feet here for a couple of reasons. The first being he gave the takedown up very easily. The second being Holloway didn't really work his way back up to his feet here. Hubbard gave him loads of space from top position to get back up, and he still took an eternity to actually commit to it. So this fight's problematic because now we know if at any point in the fight Holloway starts to build momentum on the feet, you know, Hubbard's going to be able to get him back down easily. Big right hand from Holloway again. Now you can see Holloway starting to find his range. If Hubbard is smart, he will not try to be a hero here. He will just grapple. He's got good enough cardio to grapple hard for 3 rounds. There's no need to try and win a kickboxing match against a superior kickboxer. Holloway does have knockout power. Only takes 1 shot. Nice takedown defense there from Holloway. 2 minutes left to go. Good round this for Holloway. Hubbard didn't really score with the takedown, and outside of that, he's eating the cleaner, harder shots on the feet. Hubbard started well, but Holloway growing into this fight. Nice double leg entry there from Hubbard, turns the corner, gets the takedown. That's the problem with this fight, why it's a really, really tricky one for live betting. Because every time Holloway starts to build momentum on the feet, we know Hubbard has got the wrestling to get him down. It's really, really tricky. Actually looks like you might not be able to see this if you're on a low quality stream, but if you're on a nice high definition display, it actually looks like Hubbard might be bleeding out of the left ear, which is not a good thing, man. Actually looks like there's blood coming out of the ear, which is usually a pretty big red flag. That isn't a good thing. 40 seconds left to go. Holloway works his way back up to his feet. So it's one of those situations where Hubbard isn't really scoring with the takedowns. So again, similar to Meerschaert Petrosky, if you've got really educated judges, Holloway's winning this round in my opinion. Because he's outstruck Hubbard by a wide margin. And Hubbard hasn't been able to do anything with the grappling. Guys, I am going to actually take a little bit of a gamble here. I am going to recommend a 1 unit bet on Kurt Holloway at odds of 3.25. That's 1 unit on Holloway at odds of 3.25. It is a gamble because we know how bad his takedown defense is. But if you've got really, really educated judges here, I think this could be a pretty difficult fight for Hubbard to win. So let me just get my own bets in here, and then I will give you my reasoning for the bet. Sorry guys, still trying to get some money down. So the reason why I like Holloway in this fight is because he's the aggressor. He's landing the cleaner, harder shots on the feet. He's doing more damage. He is getting taken down, but Hubbard isn't doing anything with the takedowns at all. You know, he isn't able to rack up much control time. Holloway is making life extremely difficult for him on the feet, and Hubbard cannot cause Holloway a problem on the feet. So unless Hubbard goes full Khabib here, starts taking Holloway down and racking up big grappling control, I think Holloway is in a really good position to win this. And betting Holloway at underdog odds for me is a no-brainer because I scored round 1 for Holloway. I don't feel Hubbard achieved much with his grappling in round 1, so I scored round 1 for Holloway. And if he can keep this up, he's winning the second as well. Holloway in with a deep hook on the left side. I don't like this position for him because obviously his advantages are on the feet. Holloway one deep hook in on the left side, attacking with a rear naked choke. Doesn't have much here, to be honest with you, but obviously it's a big round for Holloway so far, and he is running the clock down. So if Holloway could win this round, he'd then be in a situation where I think he'd be up 2 rounds heading into the third. He's actually mounted Herbert now. Could we snipe a big winner here, guys? Could we snipe a big winner here on the, on a pay-per-view, right? Oh wow, armbar attempt from Holloway. Please don't lose the position. Triangle from Holloway. Very, very nice. Can we take the judges out the equation? Even if Holloway can just keep this position for the rest of the round, he should be up 2 going into the third. There's no need for him to release this triangle. 2 minutes. Oh, yes, boys, there we go. Come on, let's fucking go. That's how we do. Patience. Fucking patience. That's how we make money. That's how we make money. Patience. That's how we do. Kurt Holloway as an underdog. Are you crazy? 3.25 plus 225. That's how we roll. We do the work. We work our balls off all week so that we can dig up absolute gifts like that. Kurt Holloway, 3.25 plus 225 at the end of round 1. When he won the first round. Sign me up. And let me tell you something else, boys. We're only just getting started. We have called tonight perfectly. The Meerschaert Petrosky fight went exactly how we said it would. The Katona Gibson fight went exactly how we said it would. And we weren't able to place bets on those fights, but we still read them perfectly. And we know when we keep reading fights perfectly, it is only a matter of time before we'll bag a winner. And we hit a beautiful underdog winner there to set us up for a very big night. So thank you very much, everyone. I love you all. And don't worry, there's still 7 or 8 fights still to come, and there's plenty more where that came from. So I'll take a quick break. I'll be back just in time for the next one.
So I hope you've enjoyed learning more about my approach to how I live bet the UFC. Don't forget, since 2021 we've made a profit on 75% of UFC Fight Night cards, and if you'd like to join our live betting group, all you need to do is head on over to my website mmabettingtips.com. You can find a link for that in the description below. Just scroll down and then click learn more next to where it says in-play membership, and you'll find out how to sign up there. If you've got any questions about the service, what I do or the content of this video, leave a comment below or email me info@mmabettingtips.com and I will get back to you straight away. But thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in another video very soon. Nice one, guys. Bye.